Yo, what is up everyone? This is OJ over here from PlayerEssence and welcome to another PE Nintendo Switch news video. Today, we've got a bunch of great topics for you, so let's go ahead and jump right in. So the official Game UK Splatoon 2 page is live for pre-orders, and they've actually listed an August 18th release date for the game to launch. So here's the description that they do have on the site. They say, get hyped for the sequel to the hit game about splatting ink and claiming turf as the squid-like Inklings return in a colorful and chaotic 4 versus 4 action shooter. For the first time, take turf war battles on the go via local multiplayer in portable playstyles. You can also compete in frantic online matches like before. 2 years have passed since the release of Splatoon, and 2 years have also passed in the game world, leading to an evolution in fashion trends, new styles of weapons and gear. Staying fresh never looks so good. Pre-ordered the game, £59.99 British pounds. As of the time that I'm recording this, 211 days till the release based on what game is saying here. And look, Splatoon 2 looks awesome. I love that box art. It just looks a lot more fresh. The first one was awesome, but box art for Splatoon 2 looks freaking amazing, and I'm really excited for this game, and I'll give you guys just a few reasons why. I don't want to spend too much time on the rumored release date. Obviously, August fits right in with what they said, which was summer, a generic release date just for summer 2017. So I'm guessing it's going to be around that time, August or early September, maybe even late June, who knows. But an August release date does seem likely. But Splatoon 2 looks awesome. Some of the new features that they showed off, I'm really excited, and I can't wait to see all the stuff in here. I love some of the new hairstyles and the powers, the jetpack. There's so many cool things about this game, and the fact that it features a full local multiplayer suite of options and gameplay modes is actually really good. If you can get 4-on-4, 8 people with 8 switches, that would be the best thing ever local. That would remind me of like the Halo 1 days on the Xbox, when everyone brought their Xboxes and their CRT TVs and we were playing freaking Halo back in the day. That was the funnest time I had. I think you could have that type of experience, that type of fun in a local LAN multiplayer. So I'm definitely going to be way more into this. Plus, I do think the fact that you can use the Wii U Pro controller in this one with the HD rumble, man, I think this can just be really good. The way that they've set everything up, even blasting off, not having a gamepad has been fixed with the IR, HD rumble, and things that they're including in there. So I'm really looking forward to Splatoon 2. I can't wait to try out all the online and local multiplayer and all the stuff that they have for this game. And I'm interested in seeing what other special and custom modes that they have as well, because Splatoon 1 had a ton of great content released afterwards. They're going to do the same thing with this game, guys. So look out. Splatoon 2 may be coming August 18th, 2017, but who knows. Alright guys, and moving on to some Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild news here for the Nintendo Wii U. So last week, Nintendo did share some file sizes for the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild on both the Wii U and the Nintendo Switch, and while they're both pretty similar, on the Switch, Zelda is 13.4 gigabytes download, while the Wii U version is 13 gigabytes. However, the page now does include an additional note specifically about the Wii U, and for those who plan on playing the physical version of the game, some game data will need to be installed. More than 3 gigabytes of space is needed in the console storage or USB storage device. It seems that USB memory devices like memory sticks can't be used. So that's unfortunate if you don't have the space, but you just have to see if you can navigate and make sure that you do have the space. Remember, all of the Wii U's available, so the 8 gigabyte and actually the 32 gigabyte both have that there. You just really have to make some space if you have the 8 gigabyte or get an external hard drive so you can play this. I suggest buying the game on the Nintendo Switch so you don't have to deal with any of that, and you get a lot of the improvements that the Switch is going to have. And speaking of those improvements, Nintendo has actually outlined some of the differences between the Legend of Zelda on the Wii U and the Legend of Zelda on the Nintendo Switch. So here's the full rundown that they gave to IGN. Both of the games will launch on the same day, March 3rd. Both have a frame rate of 30 frames per second. Both versions of the game offer the same content. On the TV, the Nintendo Switch version of the game renders in 900p, while the Wii U version renders in 720p. Both of those are native, and both of them are upscaled to 1080p. The Nintendo Switch version has higher quality environmental sounds. As a result, the sounds of steps, water, grass, etc. are more realistic and enhance the game's open air feel. The physical copy of The Legend of Zelda Wii U will require 3 gigabytes of available memory on the Wii U system for an external hard drive. Some icons, such as on-screen buttons, differ between the two versions. The Special Edition and Master Edition of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will not be available on the Wii U. So probably the biggest takeaways from this are the frame rate and obviously the resolution. So let's talk about the resolution first. On the Nintendo Switch, it will be 900p in docked console mode, 720p when you're playing it in portable mode, and that is native for both of those. And then on the Wii U, it will be 720p native, and of course both of these are going to be upscaled to 1080p, but natively 900p for the Switch, 720p for the Nintendo Wii U, and I think that's definitely fine. Obviously, if you watch any of the videos, even on YouTube, with the compression going on, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild just looks absolutely beautiful. It's a beautiful looking game. 900p is absolutely fine. I do not have a problem with it. I've been playing Final Fantasy 15 in 900p, and it's not a problem for me. So I don't think it'll be a problem for most people, especially if you have a nice TV. Obviously, with the Wii U, 720p, you're used to that. A lot of the Wii U games are 720p, upscaled to 1080p, with a few games like Super Smash Bros. Being 1080p and like Rayman Legends also being 1080p as well. Both of them will have 30 frames per second. That seems to be the standard for Zelda, even if they could go higher. They always do 30 frames per second, so that's just typical Zelda. 30 frames, don't have a problem with that, just as long as it plays smooth. Although I will say that the Wii U version has not shown well so far. There's definitely been some frame rate dips when they do gameplay and all that, so hopefully it gets smooth over. The Nintendo Switch version is running a lot better based on all the hands-on impressions, so we'll see how everything turns out in the final copies of the games. Alright guys, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and hit that like button if you did like it. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future, and subscribe to PlayerEssence for more news, reviews, trailers, tips and tricks, and everything in gaming. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys for the next video. Peace.